Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Q Carnage here today, and this is Titanfall. And I got my Xbox One, and I'm gonna give you guys kind of a bit of background story about that and all this other crazy stuff. I just recently got my Xbox One, I want to say a week ago, and I bought Ghost and Titanfall, and my stuff actually came in today. I ordered my stuff weeks ago in anticipation of getting my Xbox One. But yeah, it happened about last Saturday, I believe. And this is pretty much what happened. Me and Joe were just sitting on 360, playing some Clan Be Clean, just hanging out, just having some fun. And I've been checking out eBay, Craigslist, seeing what my options were. Again, I'm not the richest guy ever, so I'm looking around and seeing what my options were gonna be if I had to buy a bundle. And if you guys bought the Xbox One, there's just so much stuff that including the games and the system itself. And all the accessories, especially you guys who have Astros, you gotta get the mic adapter, or anyone that has a headset in general, you have to buy the mic adapter and all this other stuff, and it's not generally all that fun. But anyways, so I'm just sitting on Craigslist and I see a listing for a sealed Xbox One for $370, and I was like, dude, this can't be real. You know what? I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna call the guy up. So it's like I want to say like 1:30 in the morning, and I called the guy up, and I didn't call him. I texted him, and then we, talked on the phone. Apparently, he was just up. I guess he's a night owl like me, just stays up all night. Say, screw it. But yeah, he's saying that this is his spare Xbox One. He didn't really need it, so he was just like, hey, I can part with 370, and I had that laid away. I saw with my quote unquote router / car phone. That's all in the whole same package, and bills and stuff like that. But anyways, he said he was willing to part with 370, and 370 is a pretty decent deal. And after everything was said and done, I pretty much, when Ghost and Titanfall and the adapter was paid off, I literally paid less than what I would have paid for an Xbox One bundle at retail plus tax. So how the deal went down, I met this guy up. He lives in between, I believe, Kensington and Port Richmond. If you guys don't know, I live in Philadelphia. And if you know anything about Philadelphia, Port Richmond and Kensington are not the greatest neighborhoods ever. I mean, this is all that goes down in Kensington between dealing, murders, being mugged, shit like that. So I was a little skeptical. I wasn't sure if I was going to get, robbed or anything of that nature. But usually in situations like these, I just played it soft. Just in neighborhoods like this, and I recommend to anyone that ever has to go into the ghetto for any reason whatsoever, don't make yourself look like a target, or don't put a big rob me sign in the back of you. Like when I went there, I just went with cash in my pocket, and that's it. I had my keys on me, obviously, but I left my ID, my debit card, stuff like that. So the essentials. Don't bring, if you absolutely have to go into the ghetto, don't bring your important paperwork or stuff like that. Just bring what you need, get in, get out, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, so I get down there. It's about the Saturday. It's about like 12:30, 1 o'clock, and he's supposed to meet me by the the train station. And we made a deal. He checked it out. I checked it out. It was all sealed and it was all gravy. It was awesome. It looked like it wasn't open. It looked like it wasn't repackaged or anything. So I was stoked. I was happy. I was very pleased. Yeah, especially after I went home and set it up, just to make sure it was cool. And then I went to the GameStop, which is about a couple blocks away from my house. Picked up the adapter, picked up some games, installed it, and ran it. And pretty much ran it. So I played a little bit of Ghost while Titanfall was installing. I got the digital download of Titanfall, and I was playing Ghost just to pass the time in between. And I know this commentary is it's weird saying this on a Titanfall gameplay commentary, but if you guys honestly are having issues on the Xbox One as far as Ghost goes, even though it's not that bad of a game on the 360, it's much better on the Xbox One. Trust me, it's a completely different game. It feels a lot better. It feels different, trust me, but it's way better. But anyways, my thoughts on Titanfall as well, and I don't want to get into the topic of if this game has competitive potential, because that's going to be for a different commentary. We'll talk about that later, maybe in a different video. But this game, all around feels good. It's a fun game. It's really refreshing, especially breaking away from COD, like playing competitive COD, because this game gives you it just gives you variety. The game itself doesn't have much variety within itself yet, but that's again different topic. But it's different from COD. It's severely different. It doesn't feel like COD. I mean, it plays the same way in certain aspects. The gunfights, again, still, it has a COD feel to it. But all the small stuff and the real intricacies of the game, and, the parkouring and, the, elevation of the verticality, it's very important. And just by that, and, the Titans, and, the maneuverability, and the map movement, the pace of the game, it's different. It's hugely different, and it's in a good way. It's different in a good way. It's you don't feel like you have to oh man, I feel like I'm playing another Call of Duty, blah blah blah. It's just that the games changes from every minute, map to map. Different situations, different burn cards coming up. The game is so drastically wild, so it always keeps you like on the edge, and like it keeps you like, man, what's gonna happen next? Like what's gonna be are they gonna drop like a Titan right off the rip? Like there are games that I walked into, and they just burned the burn card of calling in an Ogre or a Strider right off the get go, and I was just like, ugh. But that what keeps the game fun and interesting. If you've seen other gameplay like attrition gameplays, I'm probably not gonna upload any attrition gameplays because they're really short. I might, I don't know, but it tailors to a lot of different play styles. Especially attrition is like kind of like TDM with their own objectives. Like killing pilots for like 5 points. Killing drones it rewards you for pretty much just killing everything. And killing everything is actually part of the objective. Even killing specters and grunts and stuff like that. Even though you're not winning your gunfights versus pilots, and you're killing the little guys, you're helping the team. Hardpoint and Hardpoint's just basically domination. And Titanfall, it plays differently. The thing I like about Hardpoint in Titanfall is that it's a lot more team oriented. It's very the more coordinated the team is, the better your results are. Because again, Titanfall is a hectic game. It is a very hectic game. So you never know when you're gonna get put in a 3-cap situation. There's times that we've been in, we 3-capped and they 3-capped us back, and vice versa. But it's either a blowout or a very close game in Hardpoint. So yeah, pretty much I haven't really played Last Titan Standing or any of the other game modes. I might do that today. Maybe record some of that. I'm not sure yet. I'm not the greatest Titanfall player ever. I'm not even that good in a Titan yet, but I'm just trying to. I'm still, like everyone else. I just got the system about a week ago. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out what sensitive. I'm playing on low right now because that's just Call of Duty and me saying like that's sensitivity. You should play on high. You fucking idiot. Just play on the low. Because I tried playing on high and my shot was off, and then medium and my shot was off, and low. I was like, okay, I'm fine on low. But yeah, the sensitivity is a weird thing. It depends if you want to take full benefit of parkour, you want to win your gunfights. It's a 50-50 kind of thing. But anyways, guys, sum it all, Titanfall, pretty fucking awesome. Xbox One, pretty damn awesome. The system itself is pretty cool, even though it has some things I don't enjoy about it. But it's a good system. To be honest, I might try out the PS4 and see how that's like. I don't know how well that's going to go for me, but it's just Titanfall is great. If there's any consolation, I think this is the game that's going to push the system to where it needs to be. Along with other games that will come out later in the year, like The Evil Within. There's probably a couple more games that are exceeding my mind. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with my Xbox One right now. I'm really stoked. I'm really happy with where it's at. It's freaking awesome. Titanfall's freaking awesome. I'm probably going to go play some more Titanfall after I render this and eat dinner or lunch or whatever the fuck. Anyways, guys, this commentary is wrapping up. Like always, guys, comment, rate, subscribe. Take it easy. I hope you enjoy your weekend. Peace.